A toddler found an unsecured gun in a Texas home and tragically used it to shoot his 1-year-old sibling, his brother. On Tuesday, the Harris County Sheriff's Office responded to Sunshine Street for the reported shooting. A preschooler believed to be around 4 years of age found the gun in the home and used it to shoot his brother. The 1-year-old was taken to the hospital. Thankfully, he's expected to survive. The child's father said that the 4-year-old likes to play with toy guns. Yes, that's normal, and didn't realize that he found a real one that could hurt his brother. Of course, the 4-year-old wouldn't have intentionally hurt his brother. The father was angry that an adult left a loaded gun around the children. Police said that the gun belonged to a relative who stayed at the home but wasn't present for the shooting. I'm going to say there's a little bit of vagueness there. Perhaps multiple relatives were staying at the home, but it seems to me that the father doesn't quite know whose gun it was. Could be one of several people is my interpretation, could be wrong. But either way, an adult left a gun loaded and unsecured around children. That's not good enough. So why are we told that no charges have been made at this point? Perhaps that's changed. Perhaps it will change at a certain point in time. I hope that it does change. I think that whoever left a loaded gun unsecured around children ought to be charged. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure if such a person should be jailed for decades. I would say that there is an argument for a long jail prison sentence, but at the same time, I think there's an argument against a long prison sentence. But certainly, they must face some punishment. A 1-year-old was shot. A 4-year-old shot somebody. This is hugely traumatic for all parties, and it can't go unpunished. The blessing here is that the 1-year-old is expected to survive. We're not told if the 1-year-old is expected to face life-sustaining injuries. Hopefully, that's not the case. Hopefully, they'll make a full recovery. We're not told the type of gun. We're not told the caliber of the gun. I'm no gun expert, but some guns have a larger caliber, if I'm using the right terminology. The bullets are larger and with that more impactful than others. I would have thought that any bullet wound on a 1-year-old, or really any child, would cause severe harm, severe physical impairment to that child should they survive. So I hope and pray the 1-year-old was being looked over by an angel and is able to make a full recovery. We're told again that they are expected to survive. The authorities are still continuing to investigate the incident, but I am disturbed that no charges have been made. I mean, even if you make the charges, even if you incarcerate or detain the offending party, the suspect, whomever owns the gun, even if you were to release them, okay, right, we've detained you for a couple of days or whatever it is, you're able to pay a bond, you'll be processed, you'll probably get a huge fine or a short prison sentence. I don't know, but to not make charges just seems bizarre to me. The lesson to be learned here, obviously, is something that we all are aware of, but it continually gets ignored, and that is don't leave unsecured loaded guns around children. Very quickly, I'm pro Second Amendment. As a complete outsider, doesn't affect me. I've not grown up in a society that has guns, so my point of view is not the most valid in my opinion. But regardless of that, I do feel there is a need and a justice in allowing people to have guns, but with that there are huge risks of multiple kinds, and this is one of those risks, which is exacerbated when society continues to not take adequate due care in securing their weapons, especially in regards to being accessed by children. So I'm going to wrap things up. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Going to try to make multiple videos over the weekend. Some are going to be of a very dark nature, which depresses me a little bit, so I may struggle to get around to them, but I'll do my best. Appreciate your time. Take care.